What's up, people? Welcome back. Happy Memorial Day weekend for those of you who celebrate that kind of holiday here in the States. And to the rest of you, well, welcome. Total OS today is total technology for beginners because we all start somewhere. Well, speaking of starting somewhere again, at least for me, it's been a while since I've looked at and tested a PC-related game for either Linux or Windows. I normally let my Xbox handle all of my gaming needs, but for this one I thought I would take a look at the new release. It's Stunt Rally, a car racing game. This is both for Linux and Windows. Now this is somewhat of a unusual recommendation. I tested this both in Ubuntu Linux and Windows 7. Could not get this to run in Ubuntu Linux. I got the sound running, but the car wouldn't go. In Windows 7 it ran slightly better. Basically, to make a long story short, my current machine, it's not a gaming machine. I don't have enough resources to play this type of graphics 3D intensive game. But from what I was able to play briefly in Windows 7, and I'll show you, even though it's not smooth, I liked what I saw. And if you have a good enough machine, this should be fine, I would imagine, for both Linux or Windows machines. But let's take a look at some video here. Alright, this is the main menu here. This is, let's see, this is Stunt Rally. Oh, let's take a look at this. Okay, Stunt Rally 2.3. As you can see, many options here: single race, tutorial, championship, challenge, replace, help, and options. I didn't take a look at every single thing, but what I did see, I really liked. It looked cool, even though it wouldn't run as smooth as I would have liked. Probably something like this. If you have a quad core machine and a dedicated video card, you're probably going to be okay. These are the different types of tracks. Many track layouts. Like I said, this actually looks kind of cool. I wish I could play it the way I would want to play it, but again, I'm blaming my computer for that, my now outdated PC. But it gets the job done. It gets the job done in terms of doing these videos. But many track names here, as you see. I did do a little quick test race, as it were. Not as smooth as I would have liked, but I tested this one called this track called Abyss. It looked kind of cool. So as you would probably see in a previous or any type of other racing game, if you played before, loading. Now you can do this in full screen. I just did it in this mode here. As you can see, it's slow. Yeah. I really wanted to make that jump right there, but yeah, I really jumped all right, didn't I? I crashed, and anyway. Again, I don't have a beefy enough machine to run this. I like the fact that the arrow tells me where to go. As far as this jump goes, I really wanted to make this jump, but I did not make it. And I fell into the abyss, as it were. Again, I know it's choppy and all that, but once again, if you have a good enough machine, I have a feeling this will run both fine in both Linux and Windows, assuming that you have the updated video card, video drivers, and of course a nice video card with lots of video RAM. Again, just going through the tracks here, lots and lots to choose from. This is something I think I wouldn't mind playing. Aside from playing stuff on my Xbox. More options here, as you can see. Click back, go to actually click options, resolution. You can go full screen, the render system, effects, motion blur, and so on and so forth. Again, this game is loaded for free, so it's definitely worth at least a tryout. Check it out. This may work on your machine. Okay, well, I won't torture you anymore. I really wish I could show you more. I've had many requests in the past to take a look at games and stuff like that in both Linux and Windows. Again, one of these days I'll have to pick up a new machine when I can afford it. But That being said, take a look at the newest Stunt rally. From what I saw, it looked pretty cool, at least in the short time that I played it. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And as always, I will catch all of you sometime in the future.